Adding sound. So at the moment, I've just brought this goat in and I've just made it move across like so. So it starts off in frame 0, frame 60 it gets to its destination, and then we've just got a couple of frames just to show it stood in its place. Now I actually want to have some like badass music going with this. So the way I do it, I go to this here, which is the timeline, and then I choose video sequencer. Now on a video sequencer, I can then add sound, movies, etc., etc. But we're focusing on sound. And I've got the Ace of Spades MP3 file on here. As you can see there, and in the background, you might be able to see that this greyish area indicates the 120 frames I've got. And then the darker area is basically a bit which isn't going to be happening. So from like 5 seconds onwards, it's basically trying to give you some guidance. Now, because my playhead was there, this has actually been dropped at that starting point. But I'm actually just going to drag it right the way back so it's at the beginning of the whole thing. And I'm just going to press play, see what happens. So I can't actually hit play here. I will need to go back to the timeline and press play there, or I could have pressed space. It'd be interesting to see if it worked in the video sequencer. But anyway, when I press play, you can hear the music plays and it basically gets to frame 120, goes back to 0 and restarts. So that's lovely. Now, if you want to be adding things in like sound effects, so I'll go back to the video sequence. I'm going to add on this next channel. I don't think I need to click on it. I think it automatically will put whatever I put in the second channel. If I go to add again, I click on sound and I click on horse, then this is my kind of horse noise, which is supposed to be, oh, I didn't want to do a horse noise, but basically a noise for an animal. Maybe I should go get like a goat bleat or something like that. And I can basically drag this along to decide where it's going to start from. Now, if I didn't want that background music to be on there, if I just wanted to test it, I could just simply untick that tick box. It grays out, and let's just press play to see if it works. Yeah, here we go. So I can press space to actually run the animation from the video sequencer. And as you could tell then, we were back on frame number 1. I press space, so the background music is playing, but our sound effects plays as well. So basically that's the way you add, and press space now because that's going to annoy us, but that's how you add sound to your animation. Now, the issue is when we go to render and render animation, it will render what we can see, but it won't actually render with the settings we've currently got the sounds to go with it. So on the output, hopefully from our previous videos, you can see that you can set where you want your animation to be rendered to and what file format it's got to be. So make sure it is a FFmpeg video. Now, a little bit underneath that, when you click on encoding, the container, I'm not even sure what that is, but I'm going to suggest you change it to MPEG-4 because that's basically the video output file, which it kind of does for us anyway. But a little bit further down where it says audio and it says no audio, so this might not be expanded, so you might have to click on that. Click on this and choose MP3. And this time then, when it gets rendered, so I'll just quickly render it because it'll only take us a few seconds, hopefully, for it to get chucked out so you can see it's doing what it needs to do. In fact, I'll pause this and I'll show you what happens then when I play the rendered video. Ta-da! I'm glad you agree as well with me, Goat.